Magandang umaga po sa lahat.
Magandang umaga, Father.
Nung linggo, ipinagriwang natin ang awareness, prayer and awareness against human trafficking. Napakalaking industriya ang human trafficking. White slavery, prostitution, no? Kawawa naman nabibiktima ang mga mahihirap. No? We know how difficult this is. This is siguro the reason it was chosen to be celebrated last Sunday is because of today's feast, si Saint Josephine Bakhita. No? Si Saint Josephine, nakidnap, mayaman siya eh, royalty nga sa Sudan. No? So she was black. No? She was abducted, no? Nakidnap siya, binenta siya. She became a slave, 9 years old. No? So kung kani-kanino siya pumunta, kung saan siya napunta, saan siya napadpad, hanggang finally may isang amo siya, consul ng Italy, kinuha siya, dinala siya sa Italy, inalagaan siya at naging maayos. No? And then later on, she entered the Canossian Sisters and became a sister. She lived there for 50 years and became a wonderful Salesian na madre. No? Nakakatuwa. No? Nakakatuwa. The past few days, we were talking about what goes in and what goes out. Kita mo, rinanas nito since 9 years old. Puros kalupitan, puros latay yung katawan ni Josephine Bakhita. Puros hirap yung dinanas. Pero kahit na gaano kahirap ang rinanas niya, kabutihan pa rin ang lumabas. Imagine, no? Kahit na gaano ka inabuso, gaano karami siyang dinaanan, kabutihan pa rin, pagmamahal pa rin ng Diyos, hanggang sa katapusan ang lumabas. Walang lumabas na masama kay Josephine. No? What a beautiful example. What a inspiring story. Anyway, so that is Josephine Bakhita against human trafficking. Napakalaki ng human trafficking na kaya last Sunday was a beautiful reminder of what happens. It is the napakalawak nga, meron prostitution, mga inaabuso dahil sa mga OFWs, no? It is so wide, no? Pati cyber pornography, saklaw nito, pati nga organ trade, no? So imagine how vast this illicit industry is. But it is one of the top 3 illegal industries after arms trade, pagbebenta ng mga armas, tapos drugs, tapos human trafficking. No? Ganyong kalawak. So we have to persevere in praying against this. Kahit na walang kalaban-laban, napakalaking monster ito sa ating lipunan. But we have to be aware of this and we have to pray about it. Kahit na David and Goliath, no, napakalaking industry yan. Pero we have to pray and we have to ask God to help us. Sins because of poverty, kung ano-anong pinapasukan na karumal-dumal. So we have to persevere. The same story of the gospel today, isang nanay na hindi naman Hudyo, no? Na lumapit kay Jesus, humingi ng tulong. Sabi ni Jesus sa kanya, para sa mga Hudyo lang ito no? Pero nanindigan siya. Sabi niya, hindi. Pati na yung mga tinapay na hulog sa mesa, yung mga mumo, no? Pati yung kinakain ng aso. Nakipagdebate siya, she persevered. Hindi siya sumuko kahit ano nangyari. No? Hindi siya sumuko at pinaglaban niya yung kanyang panalangin para sa kanya anak. Humingi siya ng tulong, magpakumbaba siya. And this was rewarded. Her perseverance paid off. At siya'y pinakinggan at namanghanga si Jesus. Sabi niya, wow, grabe ang pananampalataya ng babaeng ito. At naku, talaga naman because of that, yung anak niya, ng babaeng pinagdadasal, gumaling because of perseverance. Let us persevere. Let us not give up. Never surrender. We may rest for a while, but we continue to persevere. We pray for hanging on to the faith, kahit na wala ng pag-asa. Laging may pag-asa. Let us persevere against evil, no matter how gigantic this is. But with the grace of God, wala naman imposible. Salamat sa Diyos.